Good morning, afternoon, evening everyone, and here we are with a UU match, and it's against FallinMoomin, and he is awesome because 1, he has 69 in his FC, and 2, because he is a Moomin, and I remember watching Moomins when I was really young, and yeah, bringing back cool memories. So I literally just got 6 rain dance team on, and then just threw them all in it, and thought, yeah, let's just go for it. So yeah, and it's as I said, UU match. So here we go. I just lead with my Quillfish because it's been ages since I've used Quillfish, so I thought, yeah, let's go for it. So I get my rain up, I'm thinking, oh, he's going to have a Sash and he's going to have a Shadow Sneak, so this thing's going to be a bit of a problem. So I was thinking of switching, but I thought, nah, I might as well just, like, attack him anyways. So I Waterfall, and yeah, it turns out he doesn't have Shadow Sneak, so I was like, oh, that's cool, I'm going to get a free kill hit, but obviously not, because he lived with 17 HP, so I was just like, we were both like, wait, what? Did that just happen? So yeah, we was a bit shocked at that, and oh well. If I'd exploded, then I would have got an extra kill, but oh well. So yeah, I'm thinking of who to send in, and it's a live recording because I have a video saved on my DSi, and I will record that later and then upload it. But ain't that much. It's not that really good because like I had to do other stuff with it. So yeah, he switches out, goes to Atlanta. I'm like, oh great, good game, because pretty much all my team is pretty much just stopped by Lantern. So yeah, I Ice Beam because I was like, well, if he switches, he switches. If he doesn't switch, then I'm going to kill it anyway. And yeah, I go for the Hidden Pearl. I was like, well, let's hope it's not HP Electric. But no, it's not HP Electric, and it turns out it was HP Grass, which I was hoping it was. And yeah, I get that off, and luckily for me, he goes for the Toxic. So yeah, that was cool. And yeah, but Toxic and Life Orb damage isn't that good, so Gravis isn't going to be lasting too long. So yeah, I'm just going to go for the HP Grass again. I'm not. If he switches, he switches. If he doesn't, then I'm gonna, because I really just want to damage this Lantern as much as possible. So yeah, I'm just like gonna go all out and stuff. So yeah, I could have edited this communicating stuff out really, but oh well. There we go. He switches. So he switches out, goes back into his Gaylord, and I just HP that, and it dies. So yeah, that's good. It was a smart move on his part for switching out Glade and then switching it back in just for the Death Fodder and stuff. So yeah. He now sends in his Absol. I just went for the Hydro Pump here, thinking, well, he might predict a switch or something, so I might as well just go attack. But of course, I'm the only one who can't use Absol at all. So it's sadly for me, it's a Life Orb Absol. So I'm like, right, that's not good, because I really don't have anything to counter this Absol, because my team is pretty much destroyed by Absol. Without the rain up. Well, even if I do have the rain up, it's a bit harder. So as you can see, I'm taking ages to switch in them on. So yeah. Well, I finally do. I sent in Pikachu, which is a Azumarill, because you know he really does look like Pikachu, doesn't it? Anyways, I think yeah, I'm gonna go for an Aquajet here, and if he switches, he switches. Then if he doesn't, he doesn't. But he does switch, goes into his Sableye, and I'm like, Moomin is just so cool. He uses Sableye. I mean, very few people use Sableye in UU. I've seen very few use it, and Sableye is just awesome. He really is just cool. So I stayed in here. I knew what Will-O-Wisp was gonna come, but I'm thinking, look at the amount of damage Aquajet done. Surely Waterfall is gonna do more. So I'm like, yeah, I might as well just go for it. I was thinking of switching in Oma style, but I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go straight in and like waterfall it. I was confident it was going to kill, what with like the power difference between Aquajet and a waterfall. But no, he lives, and I get a flinch, which is just like, oh man, that's just, well, that's right gay, isn't it? So I kind of felt bad there, and that just throws my my Gyarados flinches down the drain. So yeah, that's not really cool, because, you know, flinches isn't fun, but it's part of the game, so there's nothing much I can do about it. So yeah, I just do waterfall again, and I just finish the Sableye off. So yeah, he's going to send in his Lantern now, and I'm just going to body slam that. Oh no, yeah, it does. He sends in Lantern, and I was confident I was going to live a discharge, but he goes for a Thunderbolt, and I was like, will I live? But yeah, I do actually live it, and I live it with 35 HP, and then I just get off the body slam, and yeah, I actually kill the Lantern. I wasn't actually expecting the kill. I was more like, oh, it's not going to kill, so yeah. But I do actually kill it, so I was like, oh wow, that's unexpected. So I go into my Rotom, which is Motor, if you see what I did there, and he sends in Absol, which I was kind of expecting, so I don't go for the trick here. I just go for Rain Dance, and when I see he doesn't go for the Sucker Punch, I'm like, oh, please don't go for Swords Dance. But luckily for me, he does go for the Night Slash. I'm like, phew. Now, if it was like a Damp Rock thing, no, I think he still would have killed me with even if he was burned. But yeah. So I get my Rain Dance off, and I send in my what's his face? Yeah, there we go, Omastar. I send in Omastar, and I'm confident I'm going to live a Sucker Punch, so I'm just going to go for the Hydro Pump. And yeah, he switches, which is like, oh, right. And he goes to his Torterra, so I'm like, I should kill this. I've got over the top, I've got max special attack, Stab Rain, and all that Life Orb, and Torterra hasn't got that good special defense. So yeah, I do kill it, and I was like, yes, that's good. So I'm like, well, it's the last one now that I haven't seen, so I was just waiting for it, really. I was just like, I don't know, just hoping for the best, really. So yeah, he sends in his Ladder 49 and it's blazing, and I'm like, surely if it's got Vacuum Aim, he would have sent it in earlier. But yeah, it does have Vacuum Aim, so I'm like, ah, right. But I actually live it with 14 HP, but Hydro Pump miss, and that was actually quite game changing, because had it have hit, I would have been able to kill him with I would have killed him off with the Hydro Pump, and then my Kabutops would have lived Absolute Sucker Punch had it not if it didn't crit, and it would have probably been a good game to me because Waterfall would have killed. But you know, this thing's happened in Pokemon, so I'm not going to complain. I mean, it was a good game in all, so and it's not like I was playing super serious, because I mean, look at the team. I just throw a bunch of waters together in the Rain Dance thing. So yeah, and the Blaziken just Vacuum Waves again. I live it, and I just Waterfall, and yeah, I just kill it. So yeah, he's just gonna send in his Absol now. Don't know what else to say, really. Yeah, rain stops. So yeah. Oh well. I know it's a good game, Moomin. I want to rematch sometime, because you're like cool, epic person, and yeah. Just episode just finishing me off there. One miss really kind of screwed me over, but oh well. It was a good game, so I'll see everyone around later.